Good morning. So today we see the working principle of 3D TV. So here it take the advantage of the eye perception or eye vision. So I can see object in three-dimension way, width, height, and depth. And we know a normal object or normal screen having only two dimensions, width and height. So if you do the practical or experiment that if you close one eye and see the object, and after that you close a second eye and see the object with the first eye. So if you see the difference between the vision of both the eye, the same object uh, can see in different angle. Hmm? So here each image is of two dimension only, but they are differ from each other as each eye gives a slightly shifted perspective of the same object due to the angle being different. Hmm? Because of the difference in angle of both the eye, same image can see in different angle way. Hmm? So the solid object in three dimension called as stereoscopic vision, or it is also called as a binocular vision. Hmm? So the three dimension vision is called as a stereoscopic vision. Now, in order to generate the image or video or to see the 3D effect, there are two ways. One is with special glasses and second one is without special glasses, and that method is called as a auto stereoscopic method. One is stereoscopic effect with the special glasses and second one is stereoscopic effect without glasses, and it is also called as auto stereoscopic. Okay, now we will see first the 3D effect or 3D television by using a special glasses. Again, to generate the 3D effect by using glasses, there are three ways. One is anaglyph method, second is polarization method, and third one is shutter glasses method. So all these three methods are used to generate the 3D effect. And we know what is 3D effect. We can see the same object in different angle is called as a 3D effect, which having width, height, and depth parameters. Okay. So by using anaglyph method, uh, so in this method, two slightly offset images are produced on the screen. Two slightly offset images are produced on the screen. How? One image is tinted in red and the other in sand. One image tinted. Tint means what? Tint means shades of colors. Tint means shades of colors. So one image is tinted in red and other is tinted in sand. So the viewer wear a glass with a filter of red on one lens and a filter of sand on other lens. So see the method. The one image is tinted in red and other in sand. Okay. Then the viewer wear a glass with a filter. One filter is for red color and second filter is for sand color. The red filter allow red tinted image only to one eye, and sand filter allow the sand tinted image to other eye. So in this way, the two eyes receive separate images of the same object, and the brain processes the two images to produce a 3D effect. So in anaglyph method, here we use the color. So one image is tinted in red, second one is tinted in sand, and user can wear the glass with the filter. One glass having a filter of red color and second glass having a filter of sand color. So red filter allow only red color and sand filter allow only sand color. So this way the eye receives separate images of the same object and the brain processes these two images to produce the 3D effect. So that is called as a anaglyph method. Okay. Then second one is the polarization method. So in polarization method, two offset images of the same object on a TV screen are polarized differently. See, we know the two polarization. One is the horizontal polarization and second one is the vertical polarization. So here two offset images of the same object, means two images are generated of the same object. One is horizontally polarized and second one is vertically polarized. The viewer wear a polarized glass. Okay, the viewer wear a polarized glass of appropriate polarization of the eyes. If the glass of left eye is of horizontal polarization, then that of the right will be of vertical polarization. So left eye with horizontal polarization and right eye with the vertical polarization. Thus the left eye will allow that image which is horizontally polarized, and right eye allow the image with vertically polarized. So in this way, the same object having two images, one is vertically polarized and second one is horizontally polarized. So such two images are created and the brain processes these two images to produce a 3D effect, and that is called as a polarized method. Then the third method is shutter glass method. Now here the screen, there is no any generation of images on a screen. In shutter glass method, what happened? There are two active glasses that shut off alternately. So inside only a spect, the arrangement is made. Two active glasses that shut off alternately. When an image meant for left eye comes, the glass of left eye is open and that of right eye is closed. When the image is for right eye, the left eye is closed and the right eye open. So that process take automatically. When the image for left eye, then left uh, glass get open, and when image for right eye, glass get open. So the glasses open and close like shutter, hence the name it is called as a shutter glass method. Okay, thus two images are formed alternately, one in the field of left eye and another in the field of right eye at a rate of 50 fields per second that require for the television. So in this way, again, two images are created for the same object by using shutter glass method. So by using a special glasses, there are three methods to generate the 3D images. One is anaglyph, it uses the colors. Second one is the polarization method, it uses the vertical and horizontal polarization. And in shutter glass method, inside the spect only, the arrangement is that the shutter glass means glass is shut close and shut open like this one. Okay, so these are the three methods with special glasses. Now without special glasses, how we can generate the 3D effect on screen that we will see. Again, that without glasses, it is called as auto stereoscopic method. So again, there are three methods. One is lenticular method, second one is parallel method, and third one is holographic method. Now here we will see only lenticular method. So in lenticular method, here if you see the image, this is the screen. This is the left hand side and this is the right hand side, and these are called as a lenticular lenses. These are called as a lenticular lenses. So lenticular lenses are cylindrical plastic that are pasted in an array on a transparent sheet. Okay, so inside the screen there is a transparent sheet. On transparent sheet, these cylindrical plastic lenticular lenses are pasted. This sheet is stuck on the screen of an LCD TV. The cylindrical lenses, means these lenses, magnify the images to the viewer and convert the plane image into cylindrical image. So these lenticular lenses convert the plane image into cylindrical images. Now, without wearing a special glasses, the viewer's two eyes will see two slightly different images. The left eye will see a bit more the display on extreme left hand side, because these are cylindrical in nature. The left eye will see a bit more the display on the extreme left hand side, and the right eye will see the little more on extreme right hand side. Because of the cylindrical structure on a screen, the left eye will see some more left image, and right eye will see some more right image. Okay, thus the left and right eyes see two slightly different images which processed by the brain and produces the 3D view. Okay, so here on a screen, like lenticular lenses, these are cylindrical in nature, are pasted. So left eye see extreme left image, and right eye see extreme right image. That's why same object produces two different images. One is extreme right and second one is extreme left. So these two images form, and brain process these two images to produce the 3D effect. So this is all over about the 3D TV.